Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers.
Okay, so this episode we are going to look at getting the Kestrel to where we can transfer supplies in and out easily um, from the station to here. Um, it's probably going to have to be in the bottom somewhere because of the way we have connectors set up below decks as it is. So we're going to go ahead and come around here. Oh, we sealed that up. I forgot. Um, Trying to think where to leave an access port so we can get down there on a regular basis. Probably right in front of this. Let's take a look. Or not. I think there's a container there. There is. Okay. And I took those off there to put on. Come in here before I hit the record button. Okay, so the reason for the access tunnel is we keep coming down here. So I don't think we're just going to put it right here. Or we had it. Put it here. Put it here. Okay. Yep, that works. So next up is how do we want to tie it in? Probably here. And then we can loop world save. My computer's been acting funky today, just as it figures, because just as the thing about turning the world saves off, it starts acting up. So probably bring to here, like so. So another point of connection. We got the loop that goes all the way around that way, and then it continues. It comes back around this way, and then we'll put a hole right here. Yep, that would work. Okay, so then we're going to put a conveyor down there. We want the Casey's armored. This one? Yeah. So we're going to throw that down in there. The correct direction. Probably don't have the supplies. Construction components, small steel tubes, displays. Quite a bit of stuff. So, okay. Construction components, small steel tubes, we don't have any of. Do we have displays? We have a couple. Okay, that'll work. Some more steel plates as well. Actually, you know what we can do is we can get this all framed up, and then we can bring the Scorpion over. I think it'll be a little bit more efficient. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll put that there, right? Yes. G. Straight tube. We need steel plates for that, which we have none on this. Now we can't access a... Okay. Alright, so we do have something good. Alright. Okay. So after this gets wrapped up, I don't have a lot really scheduled for today. I do have a little bit of shenanigans I would like to carry on about. We need to get serious about harvesting ice. So there's a couple ways I'm thinking about doing it. Retrofitting this ship, taking all this stuff off of it and turning it into a giant mining ship, or building a small large ship and having it do it. I'm kind of torn. I I'd kind of rather just use the resources we have than being that other ship. And then building something custom when we do a server reset. So, alright, so I think that's good. Let's go ahead and go inside and take a look. Get our bearings here. Alright, there we go. Alright. Okay, so all connected. What are you missing? What are you missing? Small steel tubes. I think he was missing small steel tubes as well. So how many are missing? Okay. So this will be nice to get all the supplies onto the Kestrel, so we don't have to worry about some of these things like this. Okay. Let's throw those back. Grab those. Okay. So it's great having the oxygen turned back on and working properly. I really like that, that it's working again. Like I said, I've liked the mechanic all along. So, alright, that's cool. So the only thing we can't dispose of like that is going to be ice, which I'm okay with because it's a separate system. Wow, system anyway. So, alright, Andrea, just hang out there for a little bit. Sorry, couldn't help that one. Let's see here. So Scorpion's down here. Let's get him out of the way. And let's go take a look and make sure we have a docking ring set up that the Kestrel can land on. Let's see. It's going to be right there. Yes, we do. Alright, so how do I want to do this? Let's see here. The worst way possible. Let's just go grab the Kestrel and dock it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And do we have green? Or it should be blue actually, because it's on depressurized mode. Boom. Blue lights. Alright, we're good. Blue. And blue. Alright, we're good. What is going on? I did no such thing. I held down the space bar and we dropped 300 meters in altitude. Okay. I have no idea why that just happened. We were literally sinking like a rock. Alright, that was a very strange and bizarre feeling. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade those thrusters. That's just not gonna work. Yeah, that's crazy. That's like, what, 8 thrusters? 4, 7 thrusters, and it cannot move the ship. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Looking pretty good. Alignment's pretty close. My mouse is super sensitive right now, so adjust that down. There we go. Alright, so why aren't we docking?
Ship fuel critical.
I think we just docked. Oh, sensitivity. Turn that back all the way back up, please. Thank you. Alright, so let's go and check and see. Oh no. I just realized what we did. Whew. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to figure something out about that. That's the underside one's gonna have to be on a button. Because we just undocked the Susie, and worst off, we never even docked these two. So, okay, so control panel, owner by me, shared by faction, great. Okay, control panel, owner by me, shared with faction, okay, that's great. Okay. That could have been bad. Alright. Oh, that's what I was afraid was going to happen. Okay, turn that mouse back down. Alright, just hang out there for a sec, okay, Susie? Okay, got it. So, crank the mouse back up. Alright. Because we're docked to the station. That's funny. Okay, so, and Susie is docked. Okay, great. She's not liking it, but she's docked. Let's get all settled there. That'll work. Okay. And now the Andrew's undocked. Okay, so that needs to change. We gotta figure out a way around this. Wrong button. Alright. So basically this needs to be on its own button, which kind of we're just talking about. Why am I doing this by hand? It's my bad parking job. I'm too much of at an angle. What we'll do is we'll just trim us up around here. Probably recess the armor blocks from the station back to allow the Kestrel to dock properly. Whoa, little rotation there. Alright. Now, Spec 24 parked these in here, and I like that. It's because I'm not going to collide with the station, with the Kestrel. So, as we look at this, in a flight pattern kind of fashion. So, those guys parked there relatively safe. Alright, so... Alright, I'm not going to have you guys sit around and watch me move stuff from one part of the station to the Kestrel and fumble through the inventory of the station. I'm just going to go ahead and save that for some off-camera work tomorrow. So it looks like our system is intact. Well, I mean, our screens are showing solar energy, so we're definitely docked. Alright, so I think we're going to use... We'll use the other one because it's already disconnected and a standalone ship. Basically what I'm going for is this is not going to be pretty, but I want to cut the front of this off and put a ton of drills on the front of this, and we'll just bore in as far as we can, and which would probably be till about, I don't know, about here, which is quite a ways. And just line the center of the hull with large cargo containers. That's kind of the gist of where I was going with this. Just be like a one-stop shop for picking up ore. And so, alright, so let's go ahead and get to it. First things first is I want to throw some other thrusters on here, because this thing is just a pig to move. It's just super, super slow. We're going to go with these. Like I said, I'm not going for pretty on this, because this is going to be just a small investment in time, because a small ship harvesting ice is not yielding at all. So we need something better than what we got. Sorry, let's cut this off. Am I going to get this too? Barely. Nope, I'm not. Great. Okay. So I need to pay attention to our oxygen now, because we do not have enough to refuel a full tank of O2. So, alright, so that goes there, and then we're going to slap this guy down. Guess I can make it the same color at least. Alright. That'll take care of some of our inventory problem. And we're going to grind all these off as well. Those are all going to go away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in the maelstrom. I'm going to shave all this stuff off that we need to get off this thing, and I'll come back to you guys after the cut. So be right back. Okay, so we got all the guns off the sides, and got the front shaved down to its relatively flat, and in the process it ended up revealing the conveyors. So pretty cool, because we need to connect to the system anyway. So there's a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in this station, or in this ship I should say. It's not really a station. That's going to be not needed. So I'm going to have to cut it all out to put in large cargo containers. Because I want to harvest large amounts of ore. Let's see here. Let's get cargo and dump off all this stuff. Except our oxygen. Let's take that back. And we're sitting at 44, so it should be charging here soon. Actually, why'd I do that? What do I need for this? Interior plates. Wow. Bunch of misclicking. Wow. Okay, take those. Take those. 10 of those. A few of these. A few of those. And the rest of that. Yeah, that worked out well. Okay, so especially since scorpions can do no welding, we're just gonna do something like this. Okay, so memory serves, the drill that we don't have in our toolbar is multi-ported. It can let's put it here. So it's got a port on every direction. Is that correct? Yes, it does. Okay. So we're going to come over here, this guy like this, and then pretty much just spam him all over the place. We could pretty much take this out far enough to where we could just go straight through a rock, like so. So the problem with this is we have to be sure to have enough inventory inside, because if we don't, then the ship will pretty much blow itself up. I've done it a couple times, and on top of that, we have to make sure that we don't put too much forward thrust on as well, because again, the ship will blow itself up. Not too many times have I put this many drills on a ship and it been successful. So that's kind of the goal with this, is to try to get as many drills on the ship as possible and still be successful. And I think that we exceeded... Actually, I think we're spot on with that. The world saved agrees. And so that would be lined up with the ship. That's +1. So I think this is where we want to be. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so continue up here. Yeah, that antenna's got to go. Either that or we just let the first rock we come across handle it for us. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Now to fill this in and get the scorpion to get this all welded up. And then in tomorrow's episode, we are going to go use this to go harvest all the ice we're ever going to need. So there was a few comments when I had mentioned about turning this into a drilling rig, and you guys were like, no, that'll never work. The ship's just not set up for it. I was like, what are you talking about? The whole entire time you guys were making those comments, I'm thinking in the back of my mind, like, this thing's torpedo shaped. It's pre-plumbed for inventory from the front to the back of the station because of all those gun turrets. I'm just letting you guys know my thoughts process on this. So that's where I was going with this, is I was seeing all those turrets being wired up for plumbing. I'm like, man, that's perfect. It's like absolutely perfect. We can just totally just run our supplies right up through the middle. It's already piped up. So I seriously doubt the Scorpion's gonna have enough supplies for this. But let's go grab him and find out. Let's see, let's check our inventory real quick. And we took a hit off the bottle. Okay, we're good. And during the break, I ran over, topped off my suit, and then topped off my bottle as well. Okay, so we're going to come over here. Bring it on down here. And I guarantee an audio glitch in this weld. I was severely shocked that we didn't get one right there at the beginning. And we're out of stuff. Lots of stuff. Alright, so let's climb out and see what those aren't getting. These guys are not getting steel plates and pretty much everything else. Small tubes. I was actually guessing that one. Should have said something. Alright, so let's get these two docked up. Maybe. Why aren't you wanted to dock, dude? Let me in. I know why. I bet you the maelstrom's turned off. Alright, let's climb in the maelstrom. Maybe. There we go. And let's go with K. Armor connector. Turn the block on. Okay. And parked. There we go. Inventory. Oh, adjusted the chair first. Oh, that's better. Alright, so we're going to go to the Scorpion. All the steel plates. Construction components, computers, take those. Let's see what else. Want the displays. We're gonna need lots of steel tubes, that's for sure. Alright, so alright, these small containers are just so useless. They hold like nothing of value. It's really difficult to find something that I want to fill that much of. I guess motors and construction components aren't too bad. Okay, so it looks like that should be his fill. So let's go ahead and go over to the Scorpion. We'll disconnect from this side. There we go. And there's the behemoth. Okay. There's that audio bug. Oh, how I missed you. Not really. Alright, so looks like he's out of small steel tubes again. Is that a thing? Large tubes this time. Okay. Well, I know a guy. Maelstrom, where'd you go, man? Okay. Whoa. There we go. Parking. Inventory. Alright, so we want the Scorp. Alright, so what I should have done is ran this thing across and just dropped off all of its components, but alas, I was not thinking and did not do all that. So how are we doing on steel plates? 6,000 left. Okay. Alright, so alright. Alright, so we're gonna wrap it up here. You guys see where I'm going with this. Basically now I'm gonna end up running back to the station to get the rest of the supplies. The next episode, this is what we're going to use to go and collect all the ice to build the Kestrel. If we get enough ice, we may even just turn oxygen on full time and then start working on our decompression systems. Just depends on how well behaved the ship's going to be tomorrow or in our next episode when we actually start collecting ice. So we're going to go ahead and end it up here. This is Havoc. Have fun. Keep gaming.